I thought I would do a little roundup about why adventure is now the way that it is. And to be honest, I think it is possibly one of our proudest harnesses to date. We love being able to fit these harnesses at shows, and we take all feedback on board so seriously. And I guess this is just proof of that. We have taken the feedback that we've got from our light harness and from our Adventure 2.0, and we have kind of basically made a hybrid, and this is introducing our brand new adventure harness. Now we are going to be asked about what the differences are, why we felt that this is where the journey was going to go, and I think this video is going to best explain all of that data. We have our truly loved Adventure 2.0. Now, this was the expansion of our original Adventure that we had for over 5 years. We absolutely love how we redesigned this, making it far more premium, adding our neck clip and making it super padded. However, we quickly understood the feedback that we were getting, which resulted in our light harness. This had more streamlined padding, it was slightly more low profile, and the D-ring had changed. However, upon launching the light harness, we really quickly realised that people loved the handle, and it was something that we had to go and revisit. Taking all the feedback on board, we have basically combined both of these harnesses and taken the best aspects out of both of them, and what we believed was outperformed on both of them, and combined it into the new adventure harness. It's been built by our customers and it's been built by our stockists, not just us. And that is the beauty of how we work as a brand in order to keep pushing ourselves to the best version of our products. With the adventure harness, we now have the light loop in the middle. We have a handle being reinstated into the harness. We've moved the D-ring to the back, whereas on the Adventure 2.0 it was in the middle, and on the Lite it was on the back as well. We found a lot more people appreciated this position of the D-ring, as it stopped the lift that we do occasionally get with Adventure 2.0, depending on a dog's walking style. So moving it to the back felt like a really good decision based on all the positive feedback we'd had from the light harness. The padding on Adventure is a really nice middle ground between the two. It's slightly more padded than the Lite, but it's got a lot less bulk than the Adventure 2.0, whilst not kind of leaving out any of the padded that is needed for a dog that pulls or a dog that really kind of tests the limits of their harness. The other thing that we've changed, which we took very seriously, is we've actually changed all of the edging of our harnesses. The scramble harness went down so well, and we felt that the edging on the scramble harness massively complemented the way that a dog moves a lot more than our round edges. So it's something that we've incorporated into our adventure harness here. We've still got the neck clips, as this is one of our best loved feature. We were questioning whether to bring back the clips, but after speaking to lots of our stockists and our customers, this is super useful for dogs who are noise sensitive, because it doesn't have a clip sound right by their ear. It means that it doesn't have to go over their head for gear shy dogs. And most importantly, it means that the webbing here is entirely evened out by not offering a big buckle, which would redistribute and make the harness lopsided. With these harnesses, the biggest change that we made when we moved from the Adventure original to the Adventure 2.0 is we changed our webbing to be in continuous loops. This went down really well because it stopped any of the excess material and webbing from this. However, unfortunately, what it did do is reduce the amount of adjustment that these harnesses gave, meaning that although there was crossover in the sizes, it didn't quite offer what our stockists used to love and what our customers loved by the harness being able to grow with their dog, and they could have that extra bit of adjustment. Now, the top loops here, these are continuous, as there is a limited amount of adjustment that one would need on the neck. However, we have now switched our chest loops to be straps. This means that you have so much more adjustment in the chest area, which is ideally where you want the most amount of adjustment. Don't worry, you can still tuck the loops into the excess area here, but it does give that extra adjustment that we were missing with these two harnesses. Now, if I flip them over, we still have all of our stickers on the inside for your extra information, and we still have all the details on the inside too. The front plate We have elongated slightly our chest plate just to give that extra bit of room. We've taken the sizing from the Lite harness just so that we were sure that that sizing was perfect, as we had such great feedback from the Lite harness. The other thing that we absolutely loved was the response we got from adding the light loop. We've also added the light loop to the front here, meaning that you can attach our Trek Bright light to the front of your harness without compromising it by putting it on the D-ring, because the flat surfaces are always better. Don't worry, we still have all of our reflective trim on both sides to make sure it is super friendly for wearing in the winter. And overall, I think it is the best of both worlds.